All right. Play with Matches is back, you guys.
Hello.
So we've got a banger of a video today, you guys. I guess I always say that, but we do.
It's always true.
It is always true. So we are going to talk about the shocking, mind-blowing development in the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni case, because guess what just happened? The judge mandated Blake Lively to turn over all of her communications between her and Taylor Swift to Justin Baldoni's team.
Taylor loves that.
Oh, man. Candace is going to go ham. I'm going to watch, dude, her show, hey, like, that's how much I love Candace. Her show starts in 1 hour and 15 minutes, and I'm like, tick tock. I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. So that is going on. And then also, do you guys remember the video, like for our hardcore viewers, do you guys remember the video that we did about Christina Formella?
Hot teacher.
Yeah. We were calling her the smoke show teacher. Let me see if we can find a good photo. Her. Mm-hmm. She looks great right there. Like she looks happy. She doesn't look stressed out at all. She looks like everything in my life is going exactly as planned. So, if you guys remember, it was like we showed that video of her arrest, remember? And she's like, "What's this about?"
The husband sitting inside the car.
Yeah. "What's this about? I don't understand. Like, I'm just here with my dreamboat husband. We've been together since
professional athlete husband.
We've been together since college. Everything's going fine. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about."
Well.
So turns out that she had sexual relations with the student.
A 14-year-old student.
45 times.
That's a lot of sex.
45 times. I think he was 16 though, actually. Oh no, never mind. He was 14. 14. Oh my God. Like what was so crazy about that is like when they showed her messages to him, like she was talking to him like he was P. Diddy. You know, it was like, "I swore I would never let someone, like I was never going to let myself get effed over by a man again." You're all, "Well, you didn't. This is a boy, you know?
Yeah.
Like this is a boy.
Child. You
are married to a guy who played college baseball. Like, what are you doing?
Happening? Yeah.
There's no way. Like, what if that kid was like some kind of like sexual savant, dude? Like she just let it slip one time. She's like, "Oh my God, I shouldn't be doing this." And then she's like, "Oh my God."
She was dignitized.
She's dignitized. She had to have it, dude. I can't go another week without getting that at least once.
I mean,
she's like with her husband. He's like, the husband's like,
there's 52 weeks in a year. So.
Yeah. So like the husband literally like, he's like, "What's wrong, babe?" She's like, "Nothing. It was great." He's all, "There's been something wrong. I know it." She's all, "God, he just can't do me like that child can."
Oh, wow. But
oh man, that's hilarious. Let's start with that story.
Gross.
Actually.
Okay, let's.
And then we will go to Taylor. So,
husband of teacher Christina Formella stands by as she faces new accusations of grooming student having sex with him 45 times.
He's standing by her.
I'm so curious what her story is. Like, how do you defend
this? Hey, look at the slow increase.
How do you get to the point where your husband's like, "I got you, babe. I'm still with you."
Yeah. We're still like.
They don't even have kids, right?
No.
That's so.
That
would be a cut and run for me, sir.
You think?
Yeah.
You think? You're
How
all
embarrassing.
Everything that I've known about you turned out to be totally true. Because I definitely anticipated that we had the kind of marriage where you would be sleeping with other people without telling me, and definitely
children. That
the kids would be, 14-year-old boy. Like, I don't take that personally at all.
So insane.
Like, the conversation Gabrielle and I have had
on the wall in that household so bad.
Me too.
Yeah.
The conversation Gabrielle and I have had before is I'm like, there is one way that like if your wife cheats on you, it hurts not as bad, and that is if it's with another girl. And like she's like, "That's so weird." I'm like, "It's not though, dude.
So weird.
It's not though, because you're not losing to another guy.
Okay.
Like girls are not competition. You know, it's like, you'd be hurt and you'd be like,
I guess from like your weird male brain standpoint.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean,
for a woman, I look at it as like the emotional connection.
I know.
Is the cheating.
That is exactly how
Yeah.
this goes. That's why when
Y'all are a weird breed.
You guys are. It's like Because like with the dudes,
I'll agree to disagree.
You find out something's going on. What's the question that every dude asks the girl?
What's his name? Who is he? What?
Did you sleep? Like, did you, you know?
Mm-hmm. Did you have sexual relations?
Did you have sex with him? Right. And then with the girl, what do they always say?
Do you love her?
There it is.
Yeah.
Every time. Those are the questions. I mean, it is the right question for the girl to ask the dude, you know, because it's like, I mean, did you just like, you know, were you jerking off with a girl or were like, do you actually care about this girl, you know? And the dude, it's like, you gave my thing to someone else.
Thing? Can we not refer to it as a thing, please?
You know?
Ew.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Yeah. So he held hands. Oh my God.
The husband of accused pervert teacher Christina Formella stood by her.
Wait, I'm sorry. That's what it wrote here?
That's the line.
The husband of accused pervert teacher
stood by her. She arrived in the Illinois court on Tuesday to face new charges. And why are these new charges? That she had sex with a student some 50 times and started grooming the boy when he was 14. Michael Formella held hands with his 30-year-old bride. Even as prosecutors allege that she told the boy that she had no intention of marrying her husband. Why do you keep moving it around? I can't read.
Because it wasn't showing up here.
That she was going to leave him and get millions of dollars. And that she even sent the teen messages while on vacation with him in Italy.
What on? Okay, hang on. Guy.
He's not a bad looking guy.
What are you doing, dude?
There's got to be more to this story. What is it about this woman?
Are they swingers or something?
I have no
like
clue.
The only way that this makes even a lick of sense is they have some kind of like open or like deviant, like not whatever.
Yeah.
Where her sleeping with someone else is not outright betrayal.
What's the millions about though?
I don't know. Maybe his family comes from money. Hey, I'm sure his parents are real stoked about this.
Maybe they didn't sign a prenup or something, so he like can't leave her.
Oh my God.
What if?
Listen.
But doesn't cheating?
No. In a lot of states it doesn't. That's what I was gonna say. Like,
we got to find out more about Mr. Michael Formella.
That is so crazy to me that
adultery doesn't negate
like, how about if like what if the wife murdered the husband's mom and you're like, I'm leaving her, and they're all, well, you do have to give her half her money. You're like, she killed my mom. They're all, the law's the law, dude. The law is the law.
We didn't sign a prenup, so
that fucks you now.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I need to make less money.
Yeah. But like our thing is like when Madonna and Guy Ritchie split up, they were like Guy Ritchie's I don't want any of her money. I got plenty of my own money. It's like, that's a healthy relationship, dude.
Yeah.
You don't want either party financially reliant on the other one in an ideal. I mean, listen, like obviously that is the case in a lot of like cases, but in an ideal scenario where you're like, that's ideal. I'm not trying to talk shit about people who don't have that now. I just realized I'm like,
rewind.
Yeah.
No,
because there is nothing wrong with there being.
Situation is that you're in a healthy marriage and you each have your roles within the marriage, and this isn't even a conversation that takes place.
Correct.
That's the ideal.
Correct.
But when you do involve money and finances, and it gets sticky.
Dude, we watched that show, Sirens on Netflix. Excellent show, by the way.
Really, really good.
Excellent show. And that
highly recommend.
That show is all about that, where like billionaire dude, wife, and
don't give away the show.
I'm not going to say anything about it other than that, you kind of get to see how married to billionaire with ironclad prenup, you are a slave to that dude. Like if
you build your life in the new way that the money supports, I guess.
After 10 years in that world, your whole world is there. And it's like, if I want to leave, I have nothing. Yeah. Like, I don't have anything. I have nothing. I get nothing. It's kind of fucked up, dude. Like, you would think that, the way that you write a prenup at least is like,
over time goes
get $1 million for each year we're married after 3 years or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Something to like protect the girl where she's not just
prenups and like trusts and wills. It's so blech.
Yeah. Oh shit, we got to call the trust person. We forgot to
No, we're scheduled.
We are? When is it?
Next week, I think.
Oh, okay. Anywho, so yeah, the guy is staying with his wife because that makes perfect sense.
We don't know why.
They're on think about that, dude. They're on vacation in Italy.
So then they must have money. Like, what does he do?
That's an excellent question, dude. Christina, she's a former teacher. I mean, she was a teacher.
Yeah, so
they're in Italy.
She's not bringing in the money.
No.
Yeah. And I mean, I know
they weren't driving like a super nice car in the arrest video, though. They were just driving like a regular. It was looked like a RAV4.
Maybe it was their honeymoon.
Maybe.
Which is so much worse.
God. Oh my God.
This woman is trash.
She is gutter trash.
Oh my God.
But dude, they were together in college.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe she's the first girl he was ever with. Like it's like he just can't.
Maybe he cheated on her at some point and she stuck by him.
Dude.
And now he feels obligated. I don't know.
Oh, I know.
Hypothesizing.
I know, but like
I know. I'm not defending it. I'm just trying to come up with any ideas that make sense for this.
Unless he had sex with her sister, her best friend, and her mom in separate occasions, and then she's all, I'm gonna look past this. Then she's like, he's all but 50 times, and she's like,
I'm calling in my IOU.
Listen, my mom, my sister, and my best friend. He's like, gosh.
Okay, let's hold hands.
Dude, did any of your friends ever have a thing like that? Like, did any of your close friends ever have like a meltdown cheating scandal where either their boyfriend or them got caught like
in a situation like that?
Something, I don't know, just anything like that. Like,
I mean, we had the one in high school with like my, best friend from forever who you lived with.
Yeah.
Her fiance was like cheating on her.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they were actually engaged yet. They ended up getting engaged and not married. It was a whole thing. It was a very healthy relationship.
Yeah, she certainly ended up paying that back.
Yeah. But we did find out that he had cheated on her a couple times with another girl of the same name. Oh, no. It was a long-time girlfriend from high school. That's what it was. He was dating them both simultaneously. Long-distance relationship with the old girlfriend and new relationship with her. And they had the same name. But I forget how she found out, a text message or something. But that was probably the biggest one.
That was the funny. Remember, like she's so dramatic. Remember, like I think she sent a picture of she sent like a picture of the ring somewhere or whatever. So in this situation, she lived with me at the time that this happened, and she was
at the time this happened, we were still in high school.
So what happened the time? Oh, and it was when she lived with me when there was a picture of him and that girl at the same place.
Yeah.
And she wrote him this email. Like, so they had gone back and forth through email. And listen, one skill that you guys probably are unaware that I have that is, I would put it up against essentially any person on planet Earth, okay, is my ability to twist people's brains into pieces if they're in a situation like that and I am emotionally uninvolved. So like, if I get to take over communications from someone in that situation and I do all the communications, it is diabolical, dude, like how I do it.
It has served this purpose several times for my friends, for his friend.
And so in this one, she had, they'd communicated back and forth, and then she had wrote him this, and she's mega drama. So she had wrote him, and then he wrote her back this thing that literally I could basically condense it to say, I am pouring my fucking soul out to you right now. Like, I'm pouring out my fucking soul. Mm-hmm. And she had written this huge response, and she's all, can you just look at this and make sure I'm doing this right? I was like, and I literally read it. It was this long. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead, and I just selected it all and just deleted it. And she's like, what are you doing? I was like, I got this, dude. And I wrote back to him, damn, that was a long email.
That was a lot of words.
And just sent it. Yeah. I just said, damn, that was a long email, and just sent it back. So he didn't even know if she read it. He had no thoughts on anything. It looked like the email he wrote looked like he had tears on his keyboard while he was typing it. And all I wrote back from her was, damn, that was a long email. Because I just, the rule in those situations is whoever cares less wins. Okay. You can't lose if you don't care. And if you convince them that you don't care, they will multiply exponentially. So if I am doing it for someone else, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care at all.
It's easier to play that part.
I don't care even a little bit. Yeah. So it's like, ooh, this will be funny. Mm-hmm. It's way harder when you actually care. Keep in mind, I never said that I was the best at it when it was me, you know, but I was pretty good, but not the best ever, you know, whatever. All right. So
moving on.
Yeah. So 45 times. Okay. So the illicit relationship began in 2023 and only ended in 2024 September because the boy said it was wrong. The boy said it was wrong. So he got a girlfriend.
Maybe.
That's what that was.
That's when she went into all those crazy, like,
you fucked me over and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he got a girlfriend that was his own age and then tried to break it off with the teacher. And she was like, I told you I can't go a week without it. That's pretty gangster, dude. I'm going to be honest. That kid, that's pretty gangster, dude. If you are in that situation and you get a married teacher who looks like her, that dignitized to where she writes you a note like that when you have a new girlfriend, that's pretty impressive. He probably does have like a magic dick, you know?
Maybe.
I don't know where he would have learned all that stuff. Although porn, dude, it's like it's like
don't watch porn, kids.
Don't watch porn, kids. Well, don't be watching our show, kids. Like, no kids should be watching our show. But if, you kind of are, what's the right way to put this? If someone's intuitive to when people are acting like, acting or actually demonstrating genuine, like, emotional things on, like if he likes amateur and he's like, oh, she, like, really likes that. Okay. Committed to memory.
Okay.
Okay, so she was a college soccer star, and her husband, a college baseball player, tied the knot last summer after meeting at Concordia University in Chicago. Spouse previously had no clue about the alleged affair.
Imagine they just got married, dude. They got married less than a year ago.
Why is he staying together with her?
No idea.
Like, what? Where do you go from there?
I don't know.
She's going to jail, bro.
Exactly.
Like, she's going to jail.
It said up to 60 years. Like.
So maybe, honestly, he is, like, a really nice guy, and he actually, like, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'll try not to be, like, a complete prick. If he really loves her, this situation, he might, he's betrayed and he feels terrible, but he also is like, what is she going to do if I leave her? Like, her life is over. Maybe I can at least help her through I don't know. Like,
I feel like I honestly wouldn't give a
Oh, I wouldn't either. But believe me, I wouldn't either. I'd be like, where am I going to go? I'd be like, hey, why don't you call your fucking boyfriend? See if his parents will take you in.
Pick you up.
Yeah. See if they. Does he have his license or? God. Hey, it must be embarrassing that he found a better fucking booty call that was 16 years old than you.
Burn. Anyway, so that's crazy.
Yeah. Hundreds, if not thousands of text messages backing up the alleged victim's version of events.
I mean, it's pretty easy to rack up thousands of text messages. It's not news, but whatever.
Thousands? Yeah. Between the teacher and the kid?
You go back and forth in one day.
No, I know. But what I'm saying is, like, you're talking that much. Like, it's easy to rack that up with, like, a girl.
She's at school all day and he's texting her while she's at school and she deletes him before she gets home or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
Just don't text me after school.
Honestly.
Obviously, she's one hell of, like, a liar because this went on for, like, 2 years during an engagement and a wedding.
Yeah.
And a honey. Like, what?
And honestly, the fact that the husband stayed with her probably indicates that she had, like, no concerns about her phone at the time. Like, he probably, like, probably was just getting text messages where any smart person would have been like, who's fucking texting you over and over and over and over?
Or if he even saw it or knew. Like I said, like, if the kid only texted her during school.
No, but I'm saying, like, I was saying she probably talked at night too, and she just had no concerns because she's like, this ignoramus is never going to look at my fucking phone.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I still want to know what this guy does for a living now. We know that he played baseball, but what does he do?
Let's take a second and look that up, dude.
Let's dig into
it.
Let's ask chat.
Yeah. Michael Formella. I mean, it's going to be hard not to get bombarded by this case on Google.
No, that's why I'm going to ask chat.
Oh, she's going to ask AI. You know what I just decided, Gabrielle?
What?
We're going to do 2 videos.
Okay.
This is our first video. We're going to do the Taylor Swift one in a separate video. But let's finish this up.
The web.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is actually
works
him.
as a
Let's see, hang on. I don't know if this is him. Is this the one that's Christina Formella's husband?
Let's see, you guys. Former baseball player, wealth management lines up.
It does. Dude, my freaking voice dictation picked up you saying baseball. I hate that my phone likes your voice better than mine.
Everybody likes my voice. I'm just saying.
You're just louder.
That's true. I'm very curious how this is going to pan out.
Yes, the Michael Formella you're asking about appears to be the same person. Husband, blah, blah, blah.
And so he works in wealth management at Northwestern. Oh my God, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Like,
he's a wealth management advisor.
Dude, and that type of job,
so maybe they are,
is where all the like the former college athletes go, like all the big swinging dick frat guys go into wealth management. So you're in there walking around and they're like, what's up, man? And behind the door, they're all, this guy, dude. I could never respect him. Like, I'm saying, like, no matter what happened after that, there would be like, even if we were really good friends, even if he did jujitsu with us and he was a fucking killer, there's always going to be this like flapping, gaping hole in my ability to fully respect him. You know, like, where it'd be like,
okay, stop,
dude,
flapping, gaping hole.
Where's your brain at? I was talking about like full circle respect, and there's a huge hole in it because it's like, this dude stayed with this.
Okay.
You're gross.
You're gross.
Well, now you made it gross. It's super fucking gross now. Super gross.
Gosh. Okay, wait. I'm trying to read more. Are the kids still... Is he only 15 still? According to this. Oh my god.
Dude, that's insane if that's true.
Yeah, it is insane. Pleaded not guilty. How are you going to plead not guilty?
Dude, the fact that this kid was able to keep this up as long as he was.
Her father-in-law was also in court supporting her.
Oh, so she's got them convinced it's not true.
The elder Formella, president of E. Formella and Sons, a suburban Chicago-based Italian food manufacturing business.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they're in the mob.
Shit, she better fucking hope not.
Refused to say why he supports his daughter-in-law when asked by the Post.
He's supporting his son.
Exactly.
But she must have them convinced that it's not true.
Yeah.
Like that, you know what I mean? Like that has to be it. She's got them turned around.
Yeah, maybe she's just a master manipulator, mindfuck person.
What if it wasn't true? What if it fucking wasn't even true? You know, I mean, it is.
In the interview, Formella tried to paint the accuser as a stalker, claimed that her husband was aware.
I mean, but...
Oddly enough, her husband told detectives he knows nothing about the accuser beyond his status as a soccer player.
So here's the thing, though, dude. Like, I saw the video of her in the back of the car. Mm-hmm. And when they hit her with what it was, her reaction, this is true. Like it's true. And if you were even moderately intuitive, and obviously the husband has watched that stuff. If you watch that, there is no question that this is true. Like none. Just based on her reaction in the back of the car. It was she can't stop crying. Like once the cops hit her with it, it's like.
Apparently she kept a memoir in her phone about the student.
Jesus.
She wrote a lengthy note that she was upset that the disgusting student cheated on me when their relationship ended.
That's what I was saying. She's like, I promised I would never get effed over ever again.
I'm not a second choice. I'm the best thing you'll ever have, even with all my mistakes.
You're like, you're married to another dude, and this is a kid.
Just got married. This isn't even like a marriage that has gone bad, and you got married like yesterday.
Listen, I really want to see what this kid looks like, though, because in fairness,
but we won't see him because he's a minor,
right? In fairness, like there are like kids who are like 16 years old boys that look like way older. Children. Like remember when we were in Cancun, there was like a couple of those kids that if you told me that kid was 28 years old, I would have believed it, and they were seniors in high school. So like that kid 1 to 2 years prior still probably looked 25, easy. You know what I mean?
True.
So it would be funny if like you saw the picture and you're like, oh, okay. Like you said 15 years old. I didn't realize he was a fucking freak man child that weighed 240 pounds of solid muscle when he was fucking 10.
I wonder if we could find photos.
But he played soccer.
That's what I know.
Played soccer.
Not football. I know what you're saying. But I wonder if we can find like a roster of the soccer team.
But it never says the kid's name.
What if there's one that looks like a grown man child?
Oh yeah. And she's holding his dick in the picture. Ew. It's like, it's probably him.
Ew.
Hey, I wonder if it's that guy. Anyway, that's enough for this video. Love you guys. Bye-bye.